with principalities. Oh, pastors are stealing money from people. Start your own church. Buy a pulpit. Stand on the pulpit and watch people come to your church. And make sure that they give money to you. Some of you don't know that even after God gave me the calling, 90% input is my input. A vision brings provision, but before provision, you must run with a vision. It takes a man carrying a vision to run with the vision, and over time, God will give him provision, and that may not be easy. Sometimes it takes years. You accept the call of God, and it will take maybe 20 years or 15 years before your vision begins to produce provisions. There are people who say, pastoring tenchto, wushome potential. Pastoring is work. Check any man of God who is pastoring a church and is working. Is wasting your time. Onse shima pepo tungulula church alana kunchto alem posedenchto. A man of God is an overflow of what God has to do for people. A man of God is a reservoir that people taps from. So a man of God who don't spend time in prayer, whatever you feed people is rubbish. Every man of God has to be fresh from the presence of God. That's why I did not come from my house. I came directly from God's presence. Oh, you thought I came from my house? No, sir. In fact, we have even relocated, me and my family. We are no longer living in Kitwe. We are living in God's presence. That's our permanent place now. That's to show you that it's not possible to pastor a church if a pastor goes for work. What will you give people? Ministry is an overflow of the time you spend with God. Ministry is an overflow of the time you do what? You spend with God. Nde pasa. Hayama testri yako. Nde stashani. Nde pasa. Hallelujah. Spend in God's presence. The little time you spend in ministry, the little you can deliver. In ministry, you don't give what you don't have. All those people who fight prophets, they don't just have it. Anything you fight, you can't have. Any man of God who fights the prophetic will never walk in the prophetic. You don't attract what you fight. You don't attract what you fight. Ladies and gentlemen, pastoring a church is not easy. You must learn to give applause to pastors everywhere around the world. In case you don't know, every week, every day, pastors are giving up on ministry. There are thousands of pastors who are giving up on ministry every day. You find the man of God 10 years, 15 years, still preaching the word. You must salute. It's not easy to be a man of God. When God told me to pastor a church, It taught me to learn pastoring from a great pastor in the Bible called Pastor Noah. Pastor Noah built an ark, and God gave him an instruction to be bringing animals pair by pair. A male animal and a female animal. Imagine all these animals that are in the world. How did Noah manage to keep a goat and a lion in the same ark? How do I manage abaluambona babufi in Redeemers? Because when a lion sees a giraffe, it sees food. And yet Pastor Noah managed to put Kakoswe na Kapush in the same ark. To put Kapelele na flog. Marinso den Shonkonon. Pastor Noah taught me how to pastor a church. We are in Redeemers. Some people are people. Some people are animals. And some are witches. In the same ark. Takwaba church shakwa tundush. Most of church, there's a witch. And you don't need to fly. You just need to make sure that you are a pastor. Yeah. Because if you are a member or a leader of the church, you will always make sure that things are moving well. Because any attack on your pastor is an attack on your life. If anything happens to me, something also happened to you. In as much as you pray for this church, pray for your pastor. Because any attack on your pastor is an attack on you. Any attack on your father is an attack on a child. Pastor Noah, how did you manage for 40 days until the ark landed? You managed to control the sheep, the goat, the giraffe, the lions, the leopards. In the same ark. Every church you go to is an ark carrying people with different behaviors. And not just different behaviors, different spirits. That's why God has made me your spiritual father, because I'm pastoring people with different spirits. I'm a speech by something and I'm confusion. And I'm still their pastor. Pastor Noah. How did you manage to keep all these animals in the ark and no animal attacked another animal? Pastoring is the only job that a man of God will be bleeding and will be there healing the wounds of those who are bleeding. Pastoring is a job where you'll be wounded heavily, but you will make sure that you will resuscitate those who are at a dying point without showing them that you are all don't care. They are just focused on their lives. Oh, Papa's got money. Oh, Papa's got, yeah, I have money. But I'm still your pastor. I'm still what? Yes. In life, to go on top, give upwards, not downwards. If you know your pastor's got money, give more and connect to his financial grace. It is foolish to leave your pastor in church and say, "Impiankwete, ishapele tithe mu church, na hala twalila bana balomba mu musebo." You are not wise. Pastoring is a type type of a job I've found that you have no choice. Even if you are at a dying point, you must come and preach. Sometimes we stand on the altar having serious headache, but will not show it. Sometimes we'll come to church, I won't be feeling too well. I'll be feeling tired. But I still have to show up on Sunday and preach to you. Pastoring is a job that you'll be on the sick bed. And those who are coming to check on you, from the sick bed, you'll be telling them it is well. Don't worry, it is well. And yet you are going. Pastoring is a type of a job where you'll be on the sick bed and people will say, Papa, lay hands on me. I still need your prayer. It is not easy to be a pastor. It's not easy. Pray for pastors everywhere around the world. Pray for pastors. Is that I spent all my life